are live. We are back for another episode of Big Six Bands. It is the Prem preview call-in show. So you guys know how it's going to work. Me, Kiz, and Roms will obviously talk about the upcoming fixtures of the Premier League. Obviously, as the Premier League does heat up, title challenge, top four battle, you know, just to get into Europe battle, as me and Roms will probably know very well about. Of course, we will open up the floor and the link to the stream will go out in half an hour. And then you guys will get about half an hour to jump in the stream, say what you want to say. Of course, if you are a member, you guys already know. If you are a member, then you get straight access to the stream. And make sure your cameras are on. If I know you, if we know you and we're familiar with you, of course your camera can be up. If it is your first time and you're not a member, we're gonna have to see that camera on because people be crazy and people be wilding. And if someone slaps some porn or shit on here and they try X the thing, we're fired. So you know what I'm saying? It's just guideline stuff. But listen, there's 25 people in here already, and we're not even 2 minutes into the stream. So you lot slap the like button. When I say slap that like button, I mean smash it. Just smash that like button. Smash it. I'm not even African, but fuck it. Smash it. All of that. Kids, K, what you man saying, man? It's another day, another stream. More football to talk about. What we saying?
Another one, man. Listen, I'm ready to go, man. Like I said, we discussed it yesterday. Like, my main focus is the game on Sunday, innit? Like, I'm not even looking at what City do. That's the reality of it. In this little title race, I've realized, like, I've automatically prepared myself that City is going to win every game. That's the way I'm looking at it. They're just going to win every game, and we just need to match that or just get something just a little bit lower. So, obviously, like, I don't know, man. I really want to beat you, man, on Sunday, innit? Pause. I really want to beat you lot on Sunday, like. But I don't know, man. There's still something. It's Anfield. It's Anfield PTSD. It's getting to me. Man. Like,
no, I think it is, Kiz, yeah. And I'm noticing this with Arsenal fans. Not all, but some. I think the closer we get to the game, the more nervous you man are going to get. With us, us Liverpool fans, we've kind of accepted our reality. We're expecting a loss where you lot aren't. So I think closest to the game, I feel like the nerves are going to creep up. Because even now, the game would have ended in 48 hours' time, yeah. The nearer it gets, I'm seeing some nerves in some Arsenal fans. Not all, but some. Basically sounding how you just sounded now. But, yeah, man.
You know what it is, yeah? You know what it is, Roms? Sorry to cut you. You know what it is? Like, I think, like, I feel like how I did against, you know, when we played Tottenham away a couple months ago? It was kind of like that where I'm thinking, because I knew they had all their man out, like Bentancur, all them man out. I knew they had all those guys out. It was going to feel the dead 11, Sessegnon, complete crap 11. And I was thinking, like, like, we should be winning. Although it's like an NOD, we should be winning, like, regardless. But then I was thinking White Hart Lane tax. And before then, we didn't win at White Hart Lane since, might have been that Rosicky banger. And like, I forgot what year it was. But when Brzezinski scored a screamer, that was like 09 or 08 or something like that. We haven't won since then. So I'm thinking we shouldn't be winning that game. But we did. So I'm hoping that it's that with you, man. Like, when was our last win against you, man, at Anfield? Podolski, Cazorla.
Arteta was playing, bro.
Yeah, Arteta was playing. That's what I'm saying. So that's how long ago it was. So I'm hoping it's one of those ones where we just whack you, man, out 2-0 or 3-0. And then we could just go back to the Emirates in it happy. But I can't take it. I can't take it for granted, innit? Like, you man still have Salah. I know there was reports that he might not be fit, but I think he'll play.
I'll clear that up. I'll clear that up in a second. Yeah,
I think he'll play. You got Nunes there. Although I know you don't like Nunes, but bro, like, I'm with Roms on this one, innit? Like, I think.
No, I'm with you. I said Nunes versus Rob Holding. I think I deserve that. Don't worry.
You know what, Mons? You know what's worrying me, yeah? Arteta said an unnamed player is fit tomorrow. Normally, I like when the opposition has all their stars because the first excuse is if you beat them without a star man. We didn't have X, Y, Z. So normally, I like when the better players in the opposition return because I like to beat a team with all their best players so there's no excuses. However, for tomorrow, just for Sunday, if Saliba wasn't out, if he was out, I really wouldn't mind that. But I feel like he's the unnamed player, but then I'm hearing it could be Nketiah as well. So I don't know. But he said in the presser that an unnamed player should be fit.
You know what I'm thinking? Yeah, I don't think it is Eddie. Reason why I think that is because I know Arteta in it. I've seen a lot of his press conferences to know how he approaches it and whatnot. The way like he was smiling and doing all them jokes, like he wouldn't really necessarily do that for Eddie because it's like no respect to Eddie, great player, but he's on our bench if he is back. So you wouldn't really be smiling doing that for Eddie. Do you get it?
Before, no, go on.
No, quickly, big up Gabby Goals in the chat. He's saying it's Eddie, not Saliba. I don't know who LeGrove is. He might be one of Arsenal's correspondents or something, but apparently it is Eddie. And the only reason why that would make sense is because Eddie's been out for a while now, innit?
Yeah.
What was the injury? Kids, what was even the injury?
I think it was his ankle. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. It was his ankle. And he was out, done some gym work. But listen, if it is Eddie, that's still a positive regardless, because it's just another guy off the bench that we could bring on if things aren't going well. So it's a positive, but I really want it to be Saliba. I can't lie.
Sorry, my bad, Gabby Goals. Sorry, my bad.
Well, I haven't done the housekeeping today. I was just multitasking, by the way, putting up the poll, obviously saying have you liked the video and all that stuff. Big up everyone in the chat. There is, of course, 50 people here already. Guys, just wanted to let everyone know. I know we said the aim was 3,800 subs, but we fucked around and now we're like 70 off of 4,000. It's just happened.
We can hit that this stream. Once. Listen, the Big Six family are the best. Share it. Get on your burners. We can hit that this stream once. Trust me, we can hit that stream.
We'll have to see. Hopefully, man. Obviously, we always keep it positive. But listen, big up everyone in the chat. So what we're saying for the like goal today. Before I get into some of the comments, what we saying for the like goal? Chat, get involved as well. Are we saying 100 today? 100. I mean, every stream, the last 5 streams have been over 250 likes. I'm not gonna lie. But what are we saying? Because it's a slightly shorter stream today and it's a call-in. We're saying 100 likes. Is that nice and achievable?
I'm still saying 150. I'm still saying 150.
Yeah, I mean, that's aim for the star. What's the same? Aim for the star, reach for the sky. 150, bro. 150.
Football Banks saying 150 as a big up.
Yeah, come on.
Well, you know,
BSB family's the best. Whenever we say a number, you're hitting them numbers. So today's no different, man. 150. We can get that.
They're the best.
Big up everyone in chat.
Big up everyone in the chat as well. Big up Eric7. Hagen Dad says Liverpool 7, Tin Back, Hag 0. Next question, Montel. Big up Eve as well. Obviously, K there before the stream started. Minerals says big up Monster and the Minerals. Let's have it. Right, bad man. Big up yourself. Big up Ravi Berkeley as well. Says big up the crew. He says if Arsenal win Sunday, the Prem is in the bag for them. I very much agree. I'm on that side of things. Murtaza, big up yourself, bro. Good to hear from you, my friend. Big up Nathaniel as well. Football Band says, let's get to 4K. You already know. Road to 4K already on the way. You know what I'm saying? I reckon we hit 4K in the roundup. I'm not going to lie. In the roundup on Sunday, when the chaos starts swinging, everyone's just swinging through each other. That's when I think we hit that 4K mark. So, you know what I'm saying? Big up Murtaza. 65 in honor of the best striker in pool history. Big up Gabby Goals, not looking to Nunes versus Holding. But it's funny though, when I said Nunes versus Holding against Premsy was all telling me Holding pocketed Haaland for 45 minutes. So I need to watch. I need Nunes. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be honest, there's not a lot of weak spots in this Arsenal team. So if I'm gonna find it, I'm gonna have to search. And that is looking like it's Holding. I'm being real. Like, it's not hard to find, it's not easy to find a weak spot. But if Holding is starting, that's the guy you're gonna aim for. And also for me, Zinchenko. Just defensively though, like defensively, I want Salah to kind of go at him. But if Arsenal retain the ball very well, then it could be a bit of an issue. Martin says we need a 4K party. Unruly Rascal, have you sent the link yet, bro? Link will be going out in 20 minutes, my friend. 20 minutes. So make sure you are there, and then obviously you man can join and say what you need to say and have your say, man. Big up Mama Flossie in the chat as well, and big up Mustafa as well. Says Eddie, not Saliba. Obviously, I know there's a lot of Arsenal talk. Big up Scott Holder as well in the chat. I know there's a lot of Arsenal-Liverpool talk. But let's just veer away from that for a second. In the press conference today, Haaland is fit to play, says Pep Guardiola. Alvarez's time in the starting lineup was very short-lived. It looks like Pep. Do you reckon they've rushed him back, or do you reckon he's kind of come back on a sort of, on his own kind of pace, on his own kind of speed? Like, because I'm looking at Haaland coming back from injury. Would you have said Alvarez maybe against the Southampton was still safe to start? I think he would have been safe to start. Maybe say,
yeah, definitely.
I don't think it's too soon. Like we were saying off air, they've got. If City fans are being honest to themselves, they're gonna say the priority is Prem, but really it's Champions League, bro. That's the one that'll lose them. That's the one they've not won since the takeover. But everything else but that, they're prioritizing that Bayern game for me. Of course, they're going to prioritize the league and Champions League, but for me, it can't be too soon for Haaland because Mons, did you see when they scored their equalizer how he was jumping up in the exec boxes? He's not injured. They just wanted to gradually introduce him back into the team. And against Bayern, you can't just start him in that after having a month. It would by the time they play Bayern, if he doesn't play this weekend, it would have been about a month because international break was 2 weeks. Yeah, you can't introduce a man in a game of that magnitude at that tempo, and he's not played for 4 weeks, in my opinion. So I think he starts and then he comes off early. But I agree with you, Monster. Alvarez is still a great shout. He's in firing form. I think I saw a stat. I don't know the exact stat it was, but I think it was in 16 starts, not appearances. 16 starts. He's got like 13 goals or something. So big up Alvarez. So either or, they're just blessed in it. Either or, I think they get the 3 point. I think it's a comfortable win. But in terms of Haaland starting, I think he should start this game.
What are you saying, Kay? Would you reckon Haaland probably should be saved for the Champions League, or do you reckon they've got enough of Alvarez? I think they've got enough of Alvarez, but they're gonna play Haaland anyway, and that's
I think they've got enough. Alvarez, listen, he's quality. I can't lie. From what I've seen from him, he can put the ball in the back of the net, and just exactly that Haaland can. So that should be enough for Southampton, who are arguably the worst team in the league. So Pep probably thought of that. Do I rest Haaland? But like we was discussing Rons beforehand, I feel like he'd want to play Haaland to get his sharpness back a bit, take him off in the 60th minute, and then start him against Bayern. Because like I agree, their priority should be the Champions League. So I think they'll start Haaland regardless. Because look, they're there. They're there in the Prem. So like Haaland, couple goals. But you know what? Saying that actually, Southampton knocked them out the Carabao Cup, I believe.
Yes.
And that was away from home as well. So
yes,
that could play on his mind, That can play on his mind. So
and you know what, kid, you make a very, very good point.
I just
Monks, remember our title race with them? They drew 0-0. Was it 0-0 or 1-1? Anyway, they drew it. They drew at Southampton's ground. Are they sly a bogey team for them?
I was just about to say they're a bogey team, They're actually a bogey team to City because they always cause them problems. Always.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was 1-1 or 0-0, but they drew to them in the title running. That was one of the games that let us back in the title race. So I didn't think of that, kids. That's a great point.
It's a sly bogey team still. With
all that being said, though, I think they smoked them tomorrow.
We're seeing all this, but I'm seeing a 4-0.
Like, you know what it is? Like sometimes, but it's different though. Sometimes I'm so used to like going, City are gonna slip up today, and then I've checked this. I'm not. It's like 3:25. It's 25 minutes into the game. I'm seeing 2-0. I'm like,
it's typical.
Give me till half time or something. Like, give me till half time. Some hope when it comes to City, man. But I'm looking at City's team here, and I'm looking at Jack Grealish, and I'm thinking, for me, Jack Grealish links up with Alvarez better than he does with Haaland. That's just based on what I've seen. The way Jack Grealish links up with Alvarez, because I feel like Jack Grealish seems like that busy type of guy that's going to be a little bit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because Alvarez reminds me of like Jota when he comes to Liverpool, where because he's not the guy, he don't have no pressure. Like he can kind of just play, and like anything he does right is amplified because he wasn't supposed to be there anyway.
Yeah.
Jota was never supposed to break into Salah, Mane, Firmino. He was never supposed to break into that.
He was just known as a depth. He was supposed to be a depth man, innit?
Yeah, he was a depth man. Like, you know what? Cool, you're there. And then every time he's coming on, he's scoring. Someone gets injured, he jumps and he's scoring the same way. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Kendall in the chat as well. Good to see you.
Big up.
And obviously, I'm like, bro, like, and I like Alvarez because he does remind me of Jota. I think he's got a little bit more technical than Jota because I think Jota still has a little bit to go with his technical ability. But Jota is improving, by the way. I think his technical ability is starting to improve the more he plays for Liverpool. But like, I think with Grealish and Mahrez and Alvarez, that front three, maybe because that front three smoked us up. I'm saying this, but and obviously the front three of Haaland didn't feel as potent, and we've faced them. I've faced that front three 3 times now, 3 times, and the one with Alvarez is the one where I've gone, yo, what's going on? Like, this is all mad.
You know what, man? I hear you. It's more fluid.
And by the way, just to finish, bro. Alvarez even bagged against us in the community.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is, Mons? I agree with you. Like, I think with Alvarez, it's more fluid, but I think the mistake some football fans say is that it's better with Alvarez. And for me, that's Aiden, because it's like, how are you saying a man that's scored 28 goals in 26 games, but the other striker is better? I get it's more fluid, and it's probably, you could say, harder to play against, but to say it's better, I can never really understood that. I'm not gonna lie. Not saying you said that once. I'm just saying to some fans that have been saying City are better without Haaland. That just makes no sense to me whatsoever.
I wouldn't go as far as say they're better about Haaland. I'll just say City's alternative. I think it's an alternative that's better than what a lot of people think.
Yes,
like,
yes.
You're looking at a team, if you're trying to face a team like, if you actually look, even against Arsenal, Haaland didn't have the best game against Arsenal. Yes, he got the goal to make it 3-1. But if you watched the game,
he didn't do anything.
He did, yeah. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and for me, Eddie got more chances at goal than Haaland did. Obviously, Haaland gets the goal. Did he get 2 goals? He got 2. He got the brace at the end of the game, no?
Oh yeah, he did still.
Yeah, he got 2.
Yeah, he bagged 2 and Grealish grabbed the other one.
Yeah. Like,
no, didn't Ake score one on my back? Oh, so I'm thinking of FA Cup. Sorry, I'm thinking of.
At our ground, yeah.
But no, I'm just saying, like, so that's what I'm saying. So it's like, well, it's a good alternative, I think, for teams that might go at you head on, rather than a team you're just gonna dominate and eventually you're pressing, you're gonna get the goal. I think it is a good one, and KDB is starting to hit form. You fantasy league man, invest your stocks.
Yeah, Rods has been saying
KDB starting to be. I don't know what it is. It's like Ramadan Kante, Ramadan Benzema, bro. These man, it's you know what I'm saying. It's post end of the season KDB. You don't want to buck him. You don't want to meet him. It's so annoying, bro. Man,
no, it was KDB that scored the first one. It was KDB that scored.
Yeah, he scored the chip in it. It was the chip. Let me hit some of the chat. Big up LB, says big up the chat. By the way, guys, 85 people in the house right now, nice and early. Big up yourselves, people. Make sure we smash that like button. I believe we're on about 54 likes. Let's get the likes up, because I know we can get to at least 70 likes ASAP right now. So stop what you're doing, people. Make sure you do smash that like button. And make sure you subscribe if you're new as well, man. Subscribe if you're new and all that good stuff. Big up LB. Big up Mustafa, says Haaland is back. Bezzy, big up yourself. He says Southampton and Crystal Palace took points off City at home and away last season. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they did. Yeah. Alvarez is a better finisher than Jota and Jesus. Ooh, better than Jota. Until do you know? I can't even make a judgment on that, because
I need to see more.
Jota got 16 goals in the Prem last season. I can't overlook that. I actually can't overlook that. And that was not even regular game time. Weren't even no regular. Like, he was out injured. The front three changed. It was chopping and changing.
Do you know what?
Go on.
I would say, if I'm being honest and taking my Liverpool hat off, I've seen more of Jota, even Wolves. I'm not going to lie, I weren't watching the Argentinian league at 3 a.m. So I didn't see what Alvarez on. I've only seen World Cup and City Alvarez. In about 6 months to a year's time, we can come back to that. But I think it's premature to say Alvarez is better. If you've not watched as much as Alvarez as Jota, I think that's unfair to call. But there's a debate. I think they're both. But I think you would agree, kid. Definitely better than Jesus. Like, we know Gabriel is scoring much more. But Alvarez and Jota, I think I'll sit on the fence with that one, because
it's a debate.
He finishes. He's had so much Jota, but Alvarez has had some mad finishes, bro. When he's scoring for some mad angles for City.
Let me just clear something up quickly. Coppers, this is a call-in show, and the link goes out halfway through the show. So the halfway point will be in about 10 minutes. I'll say 13 minutes to be exact. And then so it is a call-in show. So make sure you be ready to jump in and be ready when I put the link up. Big up Nell Kane. He says he just subbed. Big up yourself, man. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that love. You see it. Sorry, Rams. Continue. You were saying about Alvarez. Was he finished?
No, Alvarez and I kind of finished, but it's just I've seen more of Jota, so it's unfair for me just to say Jota. But from what I've seen of Alvarez in the World Cup and this basically majority of this season for City, he's class. I think, put it like this, month. If I'm being honest, eventually Alvarez will be a better finisher than Jota eventually. But then there's not much in age, isn't it? Jota's what, 20, 26? Actually, no, there is. I think Jota's quite a few years older.
I think Alvarez is a bit younger. I think with the only reason why I find it very hard to compare them is because Alvarez is never going to see regular game time as long as Haaland plays for Man City.
Do
you know what I'm saying? And to be fair, once upon a time, we said that about Jota. Like, are we ever going to see Jota regularly? Let's be honest.
Months, we say that.
They can play together.
Not even just that. They've just given man a contract to 2028. That means they have faith in him, bro. I feel like they see him not as main as Haaland, but let's be honest. I think eventually Haaland gets moved on to a Real Madrid or a Barca in the future where Alvarez could be that mainstay. Do you know what I mean? But they've just given him a big contract. So, that it's easy to say that once that I've even fallen into that trap. Alvarez is hardly going to play once Haaland's back. But I think Pep's going to make, like Keir said, I think he's going to make it work with both of them because Alvarez isn't one-dimensional. He can play out wide. Do you know what I mean? He can play out wide.
But he's not better.
He's not as effective. Yeah.
Not better than their wide options, though. Jota last season had way more shots than Alvarez. Jota played 35 games, 15 goals. Alvarez 21 and 6 goals. On 20. But last season, it's different though. Last season though, because you know what I'm saying. This is Alvarez's first season, man.
Exactly.
Season. You know what I'm saying. So, like, I think for a first season, I think he's done all right. He's got some goals against some big sides, man. And I think I just think he's harder to deal with. For certain defenders, if you want a certain matchup, he's very difficult to deal with. And I know for some of the City players, it was like a breath of fresh air. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a slight breath of fresh air for some of the City, man. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously not everyone likes playing with a target, man. Obviously, Haaland's the best striker in the world. But sometimes it's not always culpable for certain players. You might look at certain man and go, do you know what? We needed that today. And that is what I'm talking about. Not necessarily better with Haaland, but it's different and effective in different ways. Like there's games where Haaland's played where City shouldn't have won. And maybe an Alvarez was a better solution. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and to be fair though, Alvarez did score a Haaland-esque goal against Liverpool. Just on the end of it, in the right place at the right time. I reckon Haaland would have scored that exact same goal. I'll be honest, if it was Haaland.
Alvarez reminds me of Tevez. He actually reminds me of Tevez. Can do that little second fiddle role. He can dribble. I think City got a gem.
That's a good comparison still.
City got a gem in that player. They've got a gem in that player. That's one thing. I think that this casual notion that, he's hardly going to... Because I've said it as well, but the more I deep it, I think he gets more game time than people think. I think, word to you kids, Pep makes that work some way, shape. I think, obviously, the outright bigger games, Alvarez will probably be that impact sub. But eventually, I think he makes it work, man.
Nah, I'm hearing it. By the way, people, 8 minutes and then the floor opens for the people to join the panel. Big up John Anderson. Alvarez is a killer, pure class. I really do like what I see from him, man. Benzema is the best striker in the world once we all know this.
Another debate.
Debatable. Pep. It's debatable, Chip.
Man, they're going to laugh at me, but I know you ain't got accolades to prove for him. But I chuck Kane in there as well. I actually chuck Harry Kane there. I know man will laugh because trophies and that. But if you're just going to go based on ability, Kane, for me, is number one. But if you're going to go overall, he's got no trophies to show for it. So he can't
I'll be real. On ability, I think Benzema's there as well in ability, bro. Benzema does look one game very, very well. Like,
he's unplayable.
But the only thing with Benzema, bro, Like we have to call it like we say. He hasn't been at it this season the same way. He hasn't been.
No, he ain't. But that goes to show you he's not, and his goal record is still phenomenal this year.
No, but Mons, I see.
Got 14 goals in the league.
You know, no. What's this concept? You know,
all comps though, all comps.
You know when a man says, "Oh, they know a Real Madrid." You know when a man said they know a Real Madrid fan, and it's just Guti on Twitter.
Yeah,
bro, he put out a tweet the other day. That's what I thought, Mons. But Benz has been injured a lot of games. If you look at the games he's played and his goals, it's still a good ratio.
Yeah, it is still a good. It is a good ratio. To be fair, I just think. You see Haaland's goal scoring rate. Man, am I talking about? Oh, Benzi scored back-to-back hat tricks. How many hat tricks has Haaland scored this season?
I've lost count.
Right, bro. Man, am I talking about Benzi's double hat trick? Oh my god, bro! Haaland's been doing it this season.
It's true.
Scored 5 the other day. Then followed it up with a brace. Then back to Hattie a few weeks before that. He's been doing it. But man will tell you it's Leipzig. Man will tell you it's Leipzig. They won't tell you it's the Prem, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hearing the verbal.
The only rebuttal to that is once the team Benz has got his hat tricks against the Chelsea's. I think was it PSG or City got the hat trick. You know, I know he got back to. I think it was PSG and Chelsea. He got a hat trick in at Nou Camp the other day. I think only 3 or 4 Real Madrid players in their history have scored a hat trick at Nou Camp. So there's a debate.
All I'm gonna say is, has Benzema even been better than Lewandowski domestically? Because Lewandowski is the top scorer in that league,
and he's on the way to win a La Liga as well.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
So if you're gonna do that, for me, Benzi argues with Lawan. Haaland, you don't really argue with anyone this season. It goes Kane, Benzema, Lawan in their little bubble, and then there's Haaland at the moment.
Yeah, I hear that.
Haaland better than Benzema? No. This season, though.
Yeah, if you're gonna go, I can hear that.
The same way Saka's been better than Salah this season. Do you get it? Like, but obviously overall, it's a different argument.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I hear that.
You kind of just have to. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm not saying, but Lewandowski, bro, he don't get enough respect, bro. He don't get enough respect on what he does. You know when someone makes something look so easy, so people just stop respecting him for it.
Yeah,
man are saying, hearing this, Lewandowski ain't even anywhere near that, bro. Donny has just moved leagues, and he's just gonna casually grab another golden boot. Now, how can you make collecting golden boots look normal? How you make? Do you know what I'm saying? Here's what it is. Though, by the way, people, 120 people in the house. The numbers are always soaring. Hey, the BSB thing is going mad right now, man. Previews, Prem preview call-ins, and we're just seeing crazy numbers. Make sure we smash the like. We are about to open the floor up. Rums, I do know you need to go in a minute. Since there's 100 minutes,
not just yet.
I'm going to change. I'm going to change the target. 100 likes, and then the link goes out to the chat to join the panel. There's 130 people in here, and there's 84 likes. I don't really think... Is that mad? I don't think that's mad.
It's not mad at all.
It's not mad at all, bro.
I don't think that's mad. You man want to join? Smash the like button. You lot got 14 likes to go. Work as a team. You know, as I told Mumsy about how mad you look. Mum was like, "Don't tell, did you have 600 people in there?" I said, "Yes, Mum. I had 600 people in the stream. It's crazy, right?" I was like, "Yeah, man. I try to tell Mumsy about the people then. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell about the Big Six Man's community growing every day. You know what I'm saying?" He says, "Smash it up, man. I want to jump." Just moving on from City and Southampton. Chelsea Wolves. It's Frank's first game as interim. The Frank Lampard thing's a bit interesting to me, you know. It's interesting to me because it's like the players are like they're smiling in training. Maybe the cameraman's just caught them at a good angle. I don't know, innit? Everyone, Obazul smiling. Are we going to see a return for Mount? Does Mount now stay at Chelsea? It does kind of shake things up a bit. I ain't gonna lie. It's overrated.
I'll be real, Monts. Just before I dip, yeah. For me personally, it's a lot of the Chelsea players here are coming back. Mount's revived again. Mount probably is the happiest out of them all. But for me, this you can't even say new manager about should we say former manager bounce, a legend bounce, but it lasts one game. They beat Wolves, in my opinion, and I think they beat Wolves quite convincingly by probably like a 2-goal mark, a 3-1 or a 2-0. But it lasts one game because I think they got Brighton after following week, and then you see the Lampard. We know he's not good tactically. Saw it at his first start at Chelsea. Saw it at Everton. He's going to get found out. I pre-Chelsea's running as well. It is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, but I think it lasts this game. Honestly, I think it lasts this game. Real Madrid smoked them. Brighton beat them, and then it's carnage again. They just need the season to come to an end. Probably as much as us, to be fair, but I don't think this bounce lasts that long. But man, them on a dip, kids, love always, monster always. You don't smash them lights, man. Word to LV, smash them up so you can jump on.
They've already hit 100. These lot definitely want to have it. They've already hit 100 likes already, bro. It is a bit mad. I can't even lie.
They're the best, man. They're the best.
Bro, I can't say that. I'm always running out of words with these lot, man. But big up the channel. Roms, let them know, is there any where you will be very soon?
Some Ron's probably going to redirect later, but never a foul. And then, bro, I'm resting this whole weekend. I don't want to hear the words Liverpool and Arsenal till the game, which is too many streams that have been going on. But no, other than never foul at 10, that's it. Pretty much really.
It, man. Big up, bro. Appreciate you, man. Hopefully for the roundup, man, on Sunday, man. So big up yourself, bro. Love.
Yeah. Big up, love, G. All
right. Will Lampard win his first game? I'm gonna slap that on the poll because I want to see what the people have to say about Lamps in it. Win his first game, and I want to see what the callers say. I want to see if there's any Chelsea fans that are gonna jump in this chat right now.
He'll win. He'll win, though. He will win. What Rom said is true because first of all, Wolves are shit anyway. That's one, and two, that you can call it new manager bounce for now. But again, what Ron said, it's going to last a game. So they need to win. Because if they don't, they're in big, big trouble. I'll say it from now. Because like Ron said again, they don't beat Real Madrid. At first, I thought they was going to. But with Lampard, it confirms they're not. Then they got Brighton, who again, they're not beating Brighton. I'm sorry. Then after that, it's looking peak. I'll be real. So they need to beat Wolves. If not, we're talking relegation. We're talking relegation convos. That's the reality of it.
Relegation convos. Well, obviously, I'm gonna dash the link out, but we do have our first guest. He was actually supposed to be here anyways. But we're gonna dash since we're speaking on Chelsea. Fator, my brother. Obviously, strong opinions from Kay speaking on Lampard. First of all, I'll ask you the debate question: is Lampard gonna win his first game in charge? And are you in favor for Lampard actually?
It'll be so Lampardish if we get a 1-0 scrappy win in the 87th minute.
The players look happier.
Oh, 100%. They look so much better. I've seen the photos today, and it felt much better than the previous manager, isn't it? So I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. I'll be there. Long as 3.5 hour trip to Wolverhampton. How bad could it be?
Right. What are you thinking of the Mason Mount situation? Are you a bit scared now that he's going to be playing more, or do you think he's going to kind of keep it as the Potter style? What do you reckon's going on with that one?
I'll just stay with the Mason Mount situation that you're referring to. I just think, he might start week in, week out, in my opinion. But at some games, let's say, for example, against Wolves tomorrow, let's say if we got that 3-goal deficit in the 60th minute, I would think that he might take him off and save him for Real Madrid. So it depends on what kind of games, though. For example, then next week as well, when we got that home leg at Stamford Bridge, he'll do the same part as well. But we got a massive game next week as well against Brighton. So we're gonna take a game to game basis, in my opinion. But we should be all right. I mean, the fans' the reaction kind of sums up everything what happened this season, and I just think we just treat it as some people call it as a vibe season, but we got nothing to play for. Champions League is a free hit, so we got 1 point away from the safety. So let's have some fun in it tomorrow.
We'll see. I mean, it is a fixture that I look at Chelsea and go, you guys have to win that game. Let me hit some of the comments. By the way, guys, look, it's there. Big Six Band, StreamYard. Link to join the panel is out. Priority if you are a member, of course. Camera on, please, unless we know you. Unless I know you as well, especially.
By the way, are they missing Diego Costa, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
Oh,
Diego Costa.
That would be so like Chelsea to let that.
If Costa does a thing, it's a if Costa does a thing, it's mad. No. It is mad if Costa does a thing. I can't lie. Off topic. Man said Martial's ex-girl chasing his ex-wife. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that. She's moving mad. I saw
what
that.
Happened?
Corey sent it in the chat.
Like they're beefing and that. Like Martial's ex-gal are all beefing and that. All that stuff. That's mad. I can't lie. I need a Costa nail in the coffin for Super Frank, innit? You know what I'm saying? Big up Assad as well. In the house. Big up yourself. Big up Fator. Dennis the Great. You're a Madrid fan. What are you saying? Haaland or Benzema this season? Just a quick one. Just one or the other. I know you're a Madrid fan, innit? So I just want to see that. Big up Sid as well. We've got a lot of people ready to join still. We've got a lot of man ready to join. All right, cool. You man, bear with me, innit? Bear with me, because there's a whole bag of you lot back here. Let me hit some of the comments as well. If Lampard wins the UCL, man are gonna have to do some serious apologizing. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, people, thank you for smashing that like button. We are gonna welcome the first two speakers. I'm gonna bring you guys in pairs, and then obviously we'll do it that way. Please be patient, guys. Trust me, there will be enough time for all of you to have your say. We are gonna start with Scott Holder, and we're gonna start with Antenna. Am I saying your name, bro? Thumbs up if I'm saying your name right. Am I saying your name right? Big up yourself, bro. Love that. Guys, let me add you guys in to the stream. Man, how are you man doing?
What's up, guys? Struggling. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the opportunity, man.
You guys having a good Friday? Well, no pun intended. You know, no pun intended, but
yeah, I had my sleep.
Good stuff, man. I appreciate it. Obviously, you guys subscribe to the channel. I'm pretty much you guys are subscribed and I've been watching the content. You guys know what we've been talking about?
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. Obviously, I'm pretty sure I know Ant's is an Arsenal fan. Scott, what team do you support?
Yes, sir, son. Liverpool, son.
I love that. He knows. Man, them obviously. Well, now technically, now that we've got a Liverpool fan and an Arsenal fan here, appreciate you guys for jumping on. By the way, how are you man feeling about the game? First of all, I know people bringing it back away from Chelsea for a second. But how are you man feeling about the game?
For me, I really am not confident in the sense of I would be if Klopp was flexible, but I know he's not gonna be. Right, so. Yeah. I think, like I've been telling my Arsenal fans, I said, if you do not win this game, you don't deserve to win the league. That's the bottom line. If you do not draw, if you don't win this game, you don't deserve to win the league. So that's how I feel about it. Like just on form, I don't know if you saw the lineup I put in, but I was like, this is the game I would actually go 3 at the back, but I would take a note from Pep and play Matip in midfield because he's played as a defensive midfielder at Schalke. And he is a progressive passer, and that. So to me, like, but I would either put Fabinho or Milner next to him just to be the deep holder, and then that way everyone else can just attack. But at least we have a solid back. At least we have a solid back five who are fluid and can actually move.
Yeah,
but that's what I do. But I know he's not going to do that. So it's not even a point bringing it up.
I hear it. I mean. Looking at that game, it's looking like Thiago is going to be fit. Me and Kiz will probably discuss that in a minute as well. Thiago being fit is a big boost and stuff. But again, I see what you're saying. If Thiago is going to be playing, you want that security. Man's gone for Milner and Fab behind him, hit Pella security, and I hear it, to be honest.
Well, actually, I would actually put Matip in midfield.
In midfield.
No. But people forget Matip was a defensive midfielder at Schalke first before he was a center back.
What's funny is that Matip actually progresses the ball better than most.
Right,
of
and Matip. The thing is, Matip passes through the lines better. I'm just saying is, and at least if those guys at the back have to split, Matip can drop back into defense. That's why I would play it like that. That would actually to me make more sense. Because who else you gonna have? You're gonna have Henderson? No. You're gonna have Fabinho, Henderson, and Milner? Hell no. Harvey Elliott, this game is not gonna suit him. I'm like, I'd rather have solidity through the middle and then attacking through the wings and forwards, and like at least have a chance than what we've been doing the same thing over and over. You might as well try something that they've never seen before. So I'm just saying, and that's why I said, like, it's so desperate that if Arsenal do not win this game, they don't deserve to win the league. It's put up or shut up. It's put up or shut up time for you guys now. This is like you gotta say it with chest now. If you're not gonna say it with chest, then why say it at all?
It's true. I hear it.
This is the game.
I hear it. Guys, make sure you're smashing that like button, by the way. Ant, you heard it here first from Scott. How are you feeling?
Look, man, this is probably the first time I haven't lost a sleep. Going to Anfield. Like, I'll be honest, man, I'll be stressful. Like, now I didn't even care, to be honest with you. Like, playing Liverpool is like, I feel like this is a perfect time. No disrespect. But all this, Anfield, look, man, I understand it's the hottest spot to play. But at the end of the day, the confidence we have, the fan base we have at this point, I feel like we unbeaten. Like, we don't care who's out there. Like, to be honest, we could play City tomorrow. Like, we got that confidence, we got that swag right now that nobody can take away from us.
Confidence.
Look, man, the last time we won the league, man, look, I didn't even have no kids or married. Like, look, I'm a family man now. It's been that long. I was a boy, now I'm like that's how confident we are. Like, it's been a tough 19 years. I ain't gonna lie. The ups and downs, but I can tell you, man, look, this is our time. This is our time to shine. It's been a beautiful journey for y'all for the last 5 years, but look, we're not taking away nothing from you guys, but I think it's time for us to shine.
I hear it, bro. And you know what? I can respect that. I can respect that, the way you guys...
Can I ask a question, though? Who plays first? Is it Southampton City or Liverpool Arsenal? Because Liverpool Arsenal...
Southampton City.
Okay. Let's, by the way, just quickly before we do change topic just slightly, Dennis the Great says, I think Haaland is better than Benzema this season, but he will be a future player in 2 years' time. Well, I'm guessing...
I did have one question for you in the panel bands, which was, and this is like not related to the game, which is going forward. The midfield options who we get as midfield. I've been telling my midfield mates, I said, if we even had the core, like the genie midfield from before, we'd be better, but I don't think it would suit this forward line. And like I said, we need a more progressive forward, like a more.
I said progressive. You can have made some money if you want. I can talk Havertz in there.
Fuck that. But no. But I'm just saying is, but we need and so who would you get as your options? Thinking that like you can't go back to the old model because all our forwards need the ball played at their feet.
Yeah. So are you asking me or the panel? Wait, you're asking me
you and the panel.
So who would I prefer as midfielders that I'll get in the summer?
Yeah.
Well, Milinkovic-Savic just signed a new contract, so that one's out the window. He signs a new contract today, so that's out the window.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he signs a new contract today. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll tell you that, man.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he's on my list. He's on my list.
Yeah, but it's one of those ones. I'd say that for me it would have been Mateus Nunes, Paulinho, and Bellingham. Those were the three. Ugarte is another like honorable mention. I'd say he's an honorable mention there.
You don't want Mason Mount? You sure?
Fuck off. Fator, fuck off. Lampard's back now. You keep him.
I think our board's going to do it.
You do realize whoever the permanent manager is coming on the summer, whether it's Enrique or Nagelsmann, bro, Lampard stay until like end of the season. That's it.
Fator, leave me alone with Mason Mount. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. All right. You keep Mount. You keep him. Fator. You keep him.
No, we need money, man. We need money for Lavia and Kudia.
You don't need money for nothing. You spent 600 mil. You don't need no money.
Yeah, you don't need money.
If he's time out, I'm giving up hope for next season.
But Scott, obviously, by the way, Thomas and LB in the back, make sure you guys are ready. Cameras on, by the way.
I got a question for you, man. And for you, Easy, man. I see you throwing money at AFC earlier. Hey, Matt, if I buy you a champagne, would you pop it if Arsenal win the league? And I want to. I want
wait, me.
Hey, I'm daring you right now.
Say that again. No, say it again. I didn't hear what you said. One more time.
I would literally. I'm from Cali. I will send you a champagne. Would you pop it live if Arsenal when Arsenal win the league?
So you're saying if Arsenal win the league, I have to pop a bottle of champagne on the street?
I'll pay for it. Matter of fact.
It's not a bad show.
I can't lie, man.
I would pick that.
I think Mons would pop it if Arsenal didn't win the league.
Yeah. Can I pop it if you don't win the league? Can I do
that? Hell nah.
That's a good bet, actually. I don't think that it's not a bad bet at all.
I'm trying to see that. I want to see that.
I would literally I would send it out from Cali, man. Hey, look, if you want, I can send it to troops, man, to New York.
Send it to troops, innit? Can't send it. Do you know what? I'm just saying right now, because of this Liverpool, I bleed this, innit? So I can't. Like, do you know what it is as well? Like, if this was maybe in January, where I can say, oh, you ain't winning the league. Bro, there's 9 games, the 3 man at 8 points clear. That's what sort of bet would this be? It's too easy. How can you think you are winning the league? I can't lie.
I will ask Anthony this, since I've been bringing it up, but you're confident, I understand. But say you lose this game, how do you feel going forward?
Yeah, man, I'm a shitter on myself. I'd be scared as hell. I'll be honest. Going forward, I'd be scared. I'd be scared on every game because this game right here, it's a must game for us to win.
Yeah, you got any Arsenal fan. You got Brighton and City.
That's what I'm saying. The Brighton game ain't no joke.
Oh, Newcastle ain't no joke either.
Newcastle ain't no joke either. So we got City. So my confidence level is not going to be the same if we lose on Monday. I mean,
that's why I said you guys have to say it with chest now because this is the game.
No, I'll be honest. Right. We're winning the game on Sunday, regardless.
No, I understand that. I just want I just said, it's not like when United fans were talking shit and before the game, but they had nothing to back it up with.
Like they're out there celebrating Mickey Mouse trophy. Like we ain't about that life.
I like that.
We ain't about that life. Like we're going for the bigger fish. This is something that has been 19 years, hunting us down.
All right, guys, we do because I've got so many people to jump in. No, hold on. I need to get a score prediction from you both before you leave. So obviously, Ants, what's your score prediction, bro? What's your score prediction?
3-1.
3-1 Arsenal, yeah.
Yes,
Scott, what are you telling me? Is your score prediction?
My heart is saying like a 2-2. That's what I'll go with my heart, which is saying 2-2. But if Arsenal win, I say it's gonna be I'd say it's 3-1.
3-1. So I need one. You gotta go with one.
I'll go with the 2-2. Look at I can't just say it now.
All right. Well, listen, Anthony, Scott, guys, thank you so much as your member.
Appreciate you. Much love, guys.
First members on today. Please jump in on the future weeks, man. Love to have you guys back on.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, take care, man. Have a lovely day. Have a great weekend, yeah.
Big up.
Take care, lads. All right, the next members. Cheers, Scott. Take care, my bro. Scott, by the way, I'm just gonna remove you because I've got a lot of man in the back trying to join, so I'm just gonna kick from the studio and all that just because I've got people joining in. Cool. Thomas, big up yourself. LB, is your camera steady? Is your camera steady, bro?
Yeah, steady, bro. Steady.
Come on, G. And by the way, next is obviously going to be Minerals next, and we're going to go Bezzy and Minerals after that.
Minerals Manche in this call in. Unbelievable.
LB, Thomas, what you man telling me, bro? You're good?
Good, man. I'm good. Just nervous for Sunday, innit?
It's nervy, bro. LB, what team do you support, bro? Because obviously, you're not repping, innit? What team you support?
No, Arsenal, bro. I got the elite.
Arsenal. I hear it. And Thomas, what team do you support, bro?
I support Liverpool. Shout out to Gris, who gave me my first
appearance.
my first appearance on a
There you
stream, yeah, last weekend.
Come on, let's go. Let's
So
go.
this will be my second time on
Jeez.
Discord. So shout out to you too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I'm a Liverpool fan. Recently I've been going to therapy.
Mhm.
Shout out to Scott as well. I've been to Cali. It's the best place in the world in my opinion. So shout out to him. But yeah, man, I've been going to a therapist. She's cut ties with me. Reason why is because I brought up the Liverpool thing, and she just couldn't be asked. Yeah,
It's the Liverpool life is hot. It's tough, bro. It's tough. But you know what? Just before I'm gonna come to you in a second. LB, you said you was nervous. I want to come back to that quickly, and then obviously it's us like we're supposed to be the nervous ones.
I
Me,
know.
Thomas, is supposed to be nervous, bro.
Do you know,
LB, like, come
do
on,
you know
bro.
what, yeah? Do you know what, yeah? First of all, for like big up in it for letting me on and that, innit?
Come on.
But you know what it is? It's bro, we've not been in this position for 19 years, bro. 19 years we've not been in this position, innit? So it's just like it's new to like obviously I've seen us win Premier Leagues, innit? But it's because it's been so long, bro, like it's just the whole PTSD as well, bro. Like obviously we've been in the mud for years, innit? And we found ourselves in a like unforeseen position. And it's just like you don't even I don't know, like obviously when you were chasing the league, like the year you won it, you must have been feeling like this as well. Like
the year we won it, we had the league wrapped up in like March. If you remember, we had it wrapped up early. Every other title,
it's the pressure going into every game.
There was no title race when we won the league. We just blitzed the league. Every other title race, we lost, bro. We lost to them man over there in the blue. You know what I'm saying? So it was always, fuck's sake, they won again. Fuck's sake. Wait, them man won again. Like, I was sitting there watching City games going, is there any point in watching this game today?
But that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow when they play Southampton away. I'm going to be sitting there just hoping, like, you know, when you sit there hoping, like...
City, I think this City team are a bit susceptible to goals this season. Like, Southampton have knocked them out the cup. I'm not saying Southampton are going to go and beat them, but we've seen Man City get touched a few times this season.
I'm just hoping to sprinkle a little judge on there, man. You know, you try watching, hoping that it's a little judge thing.
Yeah, I hear it.
But bro, like every time I watch them, they keep winning. I'm like, oh fucking hell, again. But it's the record at your place as well, bro. Like it's horrendous, man. And I know like we're the better team, and I don't even know how many points we're clear off you, innit? But it's I don't care about that right now. Are they gonna turn up on Sunday? That's all I'm thinking about. Like, you get me? And that's if they play for the occasion, we'll lose, bro. We'll lose. But if we, no disrespect, but if we say, look, we're first place, and I don't know where you're on the table. You're 8th on that.
Why are we doing this? I'm
not
why you asking me that type of question?
No, the serious thing. I'm not even trying to banter.
We're 8th.
If we treat it like we're first and they're 8th, we should be dealing with them how a first place should be dealing with an 8th place team, then we'll win. But if we play for the occasion and let the Anfield crowd get in our heads, then we'll lose, right? Or we'll drop points. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Asad here said you can get away with a point.
I wouldn't shake your hand for a point right now. I can't, because if we get a point, then it's in City's hands. You get me? We can't, bro. We need to win.
Yeah, I know it's in City's hands. Anything, you lot drop points once. It's in City's hands, but I don't think. I think you lot are more consistent than City. It's just because we've seen City do this 2-3 times. That's why man are like, we're not too sure, kind of thing. It is very hard to call. Obviously, Kiers, being an Arsenal fan as well. What are you?
Yeah, big up Kiers as well, man.
Yeah, big you up, bro. Big you up. Now, I feel what you were saying as well. I agree. Like, I'm still nervous because of the Anfield PTSD. But for me, like, I think we can afford to get a point. Not obviously that will be annoying and we'll be angry and whatnot, but I don't think it will play too much part into the title. Like, we still have to play City. same way they have to play us. I know it's at Etihad, but we can go into that game thinking, look, we need the 3 points. Let's get it and just put it to bed quickly. So I think we can afford to draw, but again, it'll be annoying. That's what I would say.
It will be annoying, bro, because we should. There's no. I've never known a better time to play you lot. Respectfully, I've never known a better time.
No, that's true. That's not a vibe. Yeah, you're talking objectively right now.
You get me?
Objective.
And it's if we can't beat you now, when are we going to beat you? Because ultimately, not just you lot, but the other big teams around us will strengthen in the summer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a second, bro. Guys, I can. The amount of men that are trying to join this calling, you lot, on the money we pay for Slack StreamYard, we can only have 10 people in the studio. So we have 5 people waiting in the back. The amount of men that are trying to join, if you want me to upgrade my membership, super chat and keep subscribing. So all you man can join. Because you lot, the way you man have joined is popping up on my screen like this. So you lot, you get it. Everyone will get their chance. Obviously, once I come back over to Thomas, obviously we'll rotate the next 2 and we'll rotate and rotate. But it is brilliant the fact that so many of you that want to join, by the way. Keep smashing the like and subscribing. We're 2 subscribers away from our subscriber goal today or target today. So we'll be on 3,930 and then we'll try to get that 70 and whatnot. But just to get back to what we're saying, Thomas, it's not been great from a Liverpool perspective. Do you see us winning the game? And be honest.
I think we're gonna get beat 4-0.
Oh,
fucking!
Oh,
yeah.
Wait. Say that again. Oh.
I actually played professionally. My whole family's from England. I'm currently based in Liverpool, but I basically grew up in Mexico. I played footy over there, and I played professionally. And I've got to be honest.
You said professionally?
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Yeah. Well, I played professionally in the Mexican league.
Big up your damn
called, I don't know if you know for a club called Chivas.
I'm not familiar with Mexican football, bro, but I'll take your word for it, bro. If you play professionally, bro, I don't expect you to come up in here and lie. So you know what I'm saying. So big up yourself, bro.
Growing up in Mexico was hard because supporting Liverpool from a Liverpool fan's perspective, because over there, Liverpool's another Brighton, to be honest with you. I mean, I didn't know Liverpool was that big of a club growing up until I was about 15, 16. I wasn't that aware about Liverpool's stature. Obviously, I support Liverpool. I take Liverpool on from my dad and my entire family, basically. Anyway, I got a question for you, Mons. Why is it that Liverpool aren't that big, of an image, of a brand as Manchester United? I feel as though every time I speak to a Manchester United fan, no matter what, I think I'm always the underdog. I always feel like they're talking down to me, and it's not solely based on the trophy cabinet. I feel like they're just clear from a brand's perspective, and I don't understand how. How do you get to that point?
Well, I can tell you now, Manchester United are a bigger club than Liverpool. That's just how things are. I don't think that's a bad thing. Obviously, for you playing football overseas and stuff away from the UK, it can probably seem more apparent and more of a thing why is this happening? But Manchester United have dominated Premier League football. They have dominated Premier League football for the longest period in the Premier League era. If the Manchester United fan does talk down to you, just tell them you've won one Capital One Cup in 6 years. Just tell them that you have not won a major in 10 years. Tell them that as well. And tell them that Liverpool have more trophies.
Man said,
than Manchester
man
United.
said Capital One Cup, you know.
Capital One. You're not doing up Carabao. Fuck Carabao. You get the old name. Them man get the old name. So when Manchester United fans want to talk down to you, my friend, you remind them about the trophy count.
Or just say 7-up, bro.
Or just, we beat them 7-0.
Yeah, you got
Just give them a kind of 7-up.
You just ask me, they talk down to me, but we beat them 7-0. Come on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But listen, they are, but as a brand, let's be honest, they are a bigger brand than us. That's me being honest. They are a bigger brand, but I always say this: football is not a popularity contest. It is played on a field of grass. So you have the popularity. Popularity will help in terms of, owners buying them out, and I think Man United will be back. But as it stands, they're still on their way back. We might be regressing, but right now we're the more successful team. I hope that answers your question, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, but hey, I appreciate you letting me on. It's only my second time on a stream ever, but I have to give it to Arsenal. Ever since they started winning games, my productivity levels have gone up a whole lot, because I've just been off on YouTube. I'd only click on the AFTV videos. Obviously, ever since they've started winning, I've just been off YouTube a lot.
Did you used to watch them back in the day?
That was the best therapy.
but they play amazing football. Honestly, it's just amazing, and like there's a slight differential. Between City and Arsenal, and that is, I think Arsenal are slightly more direct, and I think they're more fun to watch. I've just got to be honest. I just love the youth injection. Their manager is good looking, all of that. So hey, the kid is good looking as well. I mean, it's all vibes at the moment for Arsenal. So right. I mean. Yeah, fair enough.
I appreciate that, bro. So listen, LB, big up yourself, bro. Love for dashing in your input.
Love for getting me on, bro.
Definitely want to get you back on as well. Thomas, I want to get you guys back on. Just hopefully, guys, remember, the call-ins are going to be every Friday. There will be Liverpool call-ins on Mondays and Tuesdays, but I ain't really trying to let you man in there and just clown, man. I'm always complaining and shouting and screaming. So, no, but listen, Fridays is that call-in time, minute. So make sure you guys, you're always welcome on here, man. You lot showed your respect, show your football knowledge. Obviously, so Thomas, LB, I do hope you guys are subscribed to the channel. Please, I hope you're
subscribed, bro. I'm subscribed already, man. From time.
I'm a fan. What
that,
can
man,
I say?
Man appreciates that. No, honestly, you man don't know how that. Man appreciates that. I'm gonna have to drop you guys out, guys. You mind leaving the stream for me as well, though, because there's, as I said, man are just trying to jump in, and I'm struggling to hand out wristbands right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm struggling. So, man, them. LB, Thomas, bro, thank you so much.
Love, bro. Big up, man.
Take care. You guys have a lovely weekend, yeah? Big up. Before I let the next two in, big up TJ Warren. TJ Warren TV says, big up, Mont. Really enjoyed Northside's channel. Really enjoyed you on Northside's channel this morning. Just subbed and wanted to show love. Arsenal winning 2-0 this weekend. Come on, you Gunners. Yo, TJ. Big up yourself. I know you're an Arsenal fan, but appreciate you, man, especially supporting me for me going on another channel and coming over here and following and all that good stuff and subscribing, bro. So big up yourself and thank you for the super chat, my brother, and appreciate you. You see it? Let me get the next two in. Look at Unruly Rascal's picture. He's got a picture of me from the... Nah, bro, look at this. Look at that. What the fuck is that?
He's taking a piss.
Is that what man are doing to me?
He's taking a piss.
Violating. You man are violating. That's from
That's a red card there. That's a red card.
A red card for them. It's a red card, bro. Big up Bezzy. Big up Minerals. Obviously,
what's up, guys?
Minerals, obviously not your first time. This is your second or third time on the channel. Bezzy, it's the first time. Obviously, did you only start watching from the Troops video? Because obviously, I know you started jumping in kind of late. But I was loving the inputs in the comment section. Don't worry, I was seeing you, bro. I was seeing you.
Yeah, I started watching. I think like when you guys lost to Real Madrid 5-2. I remember like I saw Za trolling you. The stream after, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is Anfield. Yeah. And that's like I was on to you, and I was also on to Never a Foul as well. So yeah, I see you there as well.
Yeah, they do sick work, man. Obviously, you work. Big up the Never a Foul people, man. Make sure you subscribe to them as well. Bezzy, what you Arsenal fan? What team do you support?
Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah. Come on, I've been
just double check. Hey, just double.
I've been super chatting about my Arsenal
man.
thing, you know?
No, what's going on here?
Yeah, we're everywhere. We're everywhere. I said it's gonna be Notting Hill Carnival, man. This parade if it happens.
I hear it. Big up yourself, Bezzy. I'm gonna come to you with a couple of questions in a second. Minerals FC, big up yourself, bro. How you doing? You all good, bro?
Doing good, man. Let's have it right, man. Up the Minerals, up the Arsenal, man. You know what I mean? We see some things people never see. And this man here is the reason why I support Arsenal and stuff like that. And yeah, man, we keep madding the wrong ones this season, man. And
I thought you were a Chelsea fan.
Oh my days,
yeah, me too.
Fucking hell, Johnny Minnell's minion, and then literally.
Aren't you a Chelsea fan?
I'm not a Chelsea fan, but just because I live in Grove doesn't mean I have to support Chelsea.
Sorry, I had to cut this because you keep saying about Mineral stuff. Do you want to make some other Arsenal, by the way? We can swap it with Odegaard if you want.
But you're such a troll, bro. Such a troll, bro.
I'm just.
You're a troll, bro.
I'm just giving you a business proposition.
I first need to ask someone, yeah, and yeah, just because I live around Bear Man in Grove doesn't mean I have to support Chelsea. I decided
I said I thought you was a Chelsea fan. I generally thought you was a Chelsea fan.
No, he's not, Mons.
I'm not.
I thought, bro, he's an Arsenal fan. Yeah,
he's sucking for Johnny Minerals, man. What do you think that? Why his name is Minerals FC for?
Don't kill me. By the way, Brave 416 says, Mons, you need to print some merch. This is Anfield.
Mate, it's not gonna be Anfield, bro. Listen, Mons. Mons, bro. Like, I'm the most confident over here, man. You guys, it's gonna be pancake day, mate. Do you know what I mean? And
we're getting flattened, yeah.
Yeah, man. And you guys won't like it. Your fans are gonna be crying. Those Scousers will be in the woods. You know what I mean? And this Anfield don't mean nothing, mate. And Kiers will beat them, bro. Don't worry, man. You know what I mean? Listen to me,
bro. I'm trying to keep it humble, but listen, I'm with you too. I hope we do, bro.
Everything I say always happens, bro. That's why they call me the shepherd, G.
They call you the shepherd. Okay.
Yeah, and they follow me.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Shepherd D.
Bez, my bro. How are you feeling, man? I think I'll see you
let's talk.
I feel like it's a different angle from you. We said.
Yeah, before I say anything, guys, like the stream, subscribe, all that, those sweet things, you know.
Come on.
Okay, I'm quietly confident, not as confident as my guy Minerals over here, man. Come on, like, let's not be overconfident. That's why, like, Arsenal fans get so much hate because, like, we can't like have a good thing and just like enjoy it. Now we have to go overboard. Nah, come on, enjoy it. Like, no need to be like overconfident and arrogant. But yeah, I'm quietly confident. I'm quietly confident that we're gonna get the dub. I think like something that most people haven't noticed this season so far. When Partey has been on the pitch, we haven't really lost a game.
Okay.
Like, okay, I know we lost against Everton and he was there, but
he got
after he was subbed, that's when we conceded. And against City, the same thing. It was after he conceded. Against United, he didn't play. When Partey should get an Invincibles medal this season if he carries on.
Exactly. Bez, you're right, bro. He's the bloody hell, man. What was that?
I'm just gassing my guy, man. I'm just gassing my guy. But yeah, not to be too overconfident. Yeah, I think we should win, but you never know, man. Anfield is Anfield. I mean, it's been too much pain over the years.
Come on, that's Disney Plus, me.
Do you know why I'm not biting when it comes to the confidence of Arsenal fans too much? Because you guys, Abav said it right. You don't have the best away record in the league, and you are currently the best team in the league. So if you can't be confident coming to Anfield now, when can you be confident? I
Yeah,
think it's, I think
100.
I generally think it's as simple as that. Do you know what I mean? It is as simple as that. Fato, you there, by the way? You there? I think Fato's not. When he comes
He's
back on
on
mic.
mute, mate. But Mons, I do agree with Bez. Like Partey is our minerals general in that midfield. You know, he mops up everything, and he protects our backline. You know what I mean? And he doesn't leave them exposed. And I'll be happier if he had a backup man like Kone, like Quadio Kone, like even Liverpool want him and stuff like that. Maybe we could steal Bellingham from you. Maybe. Who says? Because the brand envelopes have said that we're also linked to them. And bro, we have the absolute right to be confident. You know what I mean? Look at our form, bro. Like it's not a thing of intuition. The stats are even favoring us, and stats don't lie. Know what I mean, Mons?
No, bro.
And this is Anfield thing. It's Disney Plus, man. Do you know what I mean?
What?
Disney Plus.
What the fuck?
This guy came on a disrespectful thing, man.
Mate, you conceded 5 against Madrid and you lost to Leeds, a team with fresh.
Hey, nah. Hey,
Bro, I'm stating the facts, bro. And you guys don't like
Football
it, man.
doesn't work like that, though. It's not like a
man
science.
said it's Disney Plus. Hey, man, I'm calling you the shepherd, bro. The road man shepherd. I love that. Hey, nah.
When he speaks, you listen. Real
Exactly.
talk.
When I speak,
Listen,
you listen, bro.
Bro, say no more, but this is your time to speak, bro. I'm not here to even go back and forth. Listen,
I was months, exactly. I know football's not on paper, but like, come on, like, I just have to base it off the stats. It's not like willy nilly. You know what I mean? Like the stats show it. You have the best away record. So if you want to talk about records, how about that record then? Have you seen our away record then?
Minerals. Like, if we lose, come and answer. Yeah, come and answer for your sins, because.
Listen, if we lose, I won't lose sleep, man, because I've always won my battles, man. It will be a one-off.
I'll say for now. I'm gonna say this now. For those who, I shouldn't have to say this. If Liverpool win this game, you know I'm the last guy people want to be seeing in it. You man know this, innit? You know what this place here?
Mate, even if we lose, I'll still come on, bro. I'm not scared of anything.
I'm just saying, this is for everyone. I'm the last guy. There's nothing worse than a down bad Liverpool fan who's won it all in the last 4 years. There's nothing worse. So, you know, just don't let us go win this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the verbal in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the verbal quite well, simply because I think you don't have every right to be confident. And I'm here.
And look at our away record. You're going about Anfield like this, that, and the other. How about our away record then?
Well, the game's not away.
We are going to your place, bro. We're going to your place, bro. It's at bloody Anfield.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying. So
your fans are banging on about your home record. Have they not looked at our away record?
We're banging on about anything. We're shit. We're not banging on about anything.
Your fans are doing. I've seen on Twitter and stuff like that, saying Anfield tax and this, that, and the other. Even that Hussam guy is saying Anfield can do something.
Minerals. Quick question. Even when we were in our banter days, when our rivals were coming to the Emirates, were you like, oh, now let's just bow down because we crap? No, like you're always gonna have some kind of chest because it's rivals coming to your place. You always have some hope. Like last season, I was hoping, oh, we're gonna beat Liverpool. They came, they spanked us 2-0. It was a kind of an even game, but in the end, like they were superior. Like that's what happens, you know. They can't also.
Yeah, I get that, but again, the thing is, Arsenal this season, bro, we're cut from a different cloth, man. You know what I mean?
I think he's right what he's saying there. But you look, Bez, Minerals, guys, I'm gonna have to let you guys go. That is your 10-minute timer gone.
Yeah, safe. Thanks for having me,
bro. As I said, always loving your input, and especially I see your support in the comments. Just know, man sees your thing in it. So big up
I'll keep supporting, man.
And you see things you'll never see.
Big up, man. Yeah, big up, guys. Yeah, take care, guys. Yeah, see you soon. Have a great weekend. Big up, lads. Next, I'm gonna bring it. Because this is the last 3. I don't know if anyone else is trying to join, so I might need this as the last 3. I'm gonna bring all 3 of you in at once. Sid, big up yourself. I'm really rascal. Can I get a thumbs up on your camera to know it's you? To get a thumbs up background so I can I can see. Love that. I'm gonna bring you on in a second. Paul Smith, can I get a thumbs up or something? Paul Smith as well, or drop me a message in the private chat as well, so I can hear. I'm really rascal. Big up yourself, bro. How did you even get that, yo?
I was watching the stream, innit?
I'm really not. I need explanations, bro. Was he watching the copper stream?
Yeah, I was watching it.
Yeah, you're a dickhead, man. But nah,
I was there live, bro. I'm telling you, I was watching everything. You stressing out.
Was that at 4-1? Was that at 4-1?
Yeah, that was at the end.
Oh, I
That
look stressed.
I had to. It was
got your damn self, man. What are you telling me?
I've been living with you Liverpool fans for years. I had to come with violence. You and Cal, I'm on to you two. You two,
bro.
especially.
Cal come on a humble thing. Did you not watch the preview yesterday with Troops? Cal was on a humble thing. Cal was on a humble thing though.
Yeah, but that's this season.
Oh, you still got the scars. Oh,
that's this season. I've known him from way back when he's been on Terrace, all of that stuff. He's been about. I've been following it. I've been onto him from day one. He knows he has to pay for his crimes.
Large up Cal, that is family, but it's true. Cal cheeky when we're winning, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like
he's been on violence for years.
No, I'm saying, but obviously, again, like I'm just gonna come with the same questions, really. I know it's been a lot of Arsenal talk and Liverpool talk, but everyone that's joining is Arsenal and Liverpool today. Like, rightly so.
It's the biggest game of the weekend.
Wait, man said Assad said Monts. You know Callum is why I hate Liverpool. I know Callum slander over here, people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start with you though. How are you feeling in the game? Because obviously, did you catch yesterday's stream with Babs, Troops, Coppish, and that? Did you catch that?
I think so. I caught a bit of it because I was a bit busy. But yeah,
when you can't watch it back, it was quiet. It was chaos in it. But how are you feeling? I want to know how you're feeling prior to the game.
Okay. I'm confident, but I'm not overly confident.
Okay.
For me, I'm a humble Arsenal fan. I'm one of the rarest.
So you can openly say you man ain't humble as a fan.
If you go on Twitter and that, yeah, you'll find all the madmen. Like you're gonna find all of them on social. But me, I'm worried because obviously it's at Anfield. If it weren't at Anfield, I would be overly confident. Right now, I wouldn't fear you guys at all. But it's just because it's at Anfield. That's the only reason. Because you turn up at Anfield.
So do you see yourselves getting the win? And are you okay with a draw? Because some men are okay with a draw, but they're not, because obviously it does kind of put it in City's hands. It would be on goal difference, but it does put it in City's hands.
Not necessarily, because we still have to go to City.
Yeah, of course.
So it wouldn't put it in City's hands. It would still be in our hands, but we'd have to draw at City or win if we draw at Anfield.
Because I'm just thinking, if you draw this game, can you afford to draw to City? I don't think you can.
Yeah, we can afford to draw anyway.
Of course we can.
No, I'm saying if you draw this game and City win.
Yeah, if we draw against City. Because that's at the moment, technically, forget they have a game in hand. So if they win that, it's 5 points. Yeah, we'll look at that. If we draw, they win, it will go down to 2. If we then draw at City, there's still 2.
Yeah.
We have to then lose again.
Okay.
But that's why I said if we drop points again today, like the weekend, then we have to minimum draw. We can't lose at City. That's way too much pressure.
It becomes a bit mad. Yeah, it's unnecessary pressure. Let's be real. It's unnecessary pressure that you lot don't really need. So
we need to win this, like just so then we can afford to say, I'm not gonna say, oh, we can go there and lose. I want us to try and win the game or draw, but if we lose at City, it's still in our hands. Doesn't matter. We don't have to worry about that. It's all the other games that we have to then just win.
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I was just gonna say, Thiago back in contention to start. Rob Holding obviously looks like he's likely to start the game. Does that worry you, or you kind of
Rob
just like, you know what? Because Rob Holding, bro, he's kind of dividing the fan base a little bit at the moment.
Listen, if this is like I said this to one of my friends recently because he pulled up the same thing. He was just like, he said to me that with no Saliba, there's no way we're winning. I said, how can you say there's no
Oh,
way?
that's stretch.
That's what I said. I was like, how can you say there's no way? Tell me if you said highly unlikely, I could probably agree with you because of Rob Holding's history. Like, he's not. But this season is different. If this was last season, I would be worried because the players that we had last season were not as good as the ones we have now. We have a lot better players in better positions. And I'm not as worried with him there. Although he still worries me in terms of he can make a mistake or whatnot, but there's a lot more cover for him now.
Yeah.
Last season, there wasn't.
Kay, what's your opinion on that? Well, you sharing the same opinion there, Kay?
Yeah, no, I hear that. I share it still because I'm thinking like Holding's the only person in that team that you would say is the weak point. He's surrounded by all of our starting 11 players, so they can help him out. It's not like before where I think it was Tottenham away last season where he got the red card and he was surrounded by the likes of Cedric, Elneny, like all those bums. So like now that he's got players there with him, he can tell him where to go, what to do. Like he should be all right, but obviously it's just not going to be as good as Saliba. We know that because he's not. But like overall, I think he should be okay.
Okay, well, I'm hearing it. Obviously, there's been a lot of Liverpool Arsenal talk. Paul Smith, what team you support, my brother?
I'm a Liverpool fan, man. Long standing.
In fact, I recognize your voice. I recognize you. Have you been on the call before? I recognize you.
I mean, this is my first time on your show, but I've been in a few hours. I've been Uncle Roz, Coppish.
Yeah, man. I recognize you.
And I've done Jamie Phillips as well.
You know I'm a fan of Coppish, bro. So I recognize you, man. I recognize you.
I've only been on there once, though, but I've been on Jamie Phillips quite a few times and Uncle Roz.
Bro, it's Liverpool, man. Man watches all the. You get it, man?
I do, man.
So
I do watch a few others from rival teams. Like I do watch Arsenal. I do watch Troops. Lee Gunner. I'm afraid so. Just to see what the opposition is saying about us. You know.
You see, and Troops was clowning me on.
That therapy session.
I missed that one, luckily.
Yeah, no, he put. How about this? If you, I don't know how long man have been watching BSB for, but you man know how I pull out the notebook, right? I pull out the notebook on man.
Yeah, I saw that. That was gold.
Troops pulled out the notebook. He pulled a me on me. He pulled a me
I
on
know
me.
that was gold.
so it's what it is, isn't it? But Paul. It's a bit mad in the Liverpool camp, bro. How are you feeling? It's a bit mad.
I'm gonna have to be a realist and I'm giving them popular opinion. I think we're gonna lose.
That's not unpopular, you know. You'll be surprised. A lot of men have said we're gonna lose.
I thought it was. It seems our fan base I'm justifiably overconfident for some reason. I just think we're gonna lose. I mean, we got a midfield for the pensioners that are on the way to getting their OAP free bus pass. No energy. I can't see us keeping up with that Arsenal midfield, which is a lot younger, a lot more creative, and a lot more know. And they've also got a coach that is tactically flexible, and our coach is just a limited one-dimensional coach.
It's a very uncomfortable conversation for Liverpool fans. Bro, if you are free, man, we definitely need to get you on the Liverpool touring show to really go into detail about Jurgen Klopp, because I think
I've got plenty to say about Jurgen. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to say about him. I do think, unfortunately, is that his lack of flexibility and his lack of diverse coaching style is really, really hurting Liverpool now.
His lack of tactical acumen is frightening.
Yeah, and
it's extremely frightening.
And you know what? It's trickled down to the players. I think playing the same way for 5 years, I think once upon a time, a lot of these players probably were flexible and able to play different systems. But locking them into the same system for so long, and then not being able to keep that system sustainable, you for me, if you know you're a guy who's never gonna, if you're a guy, cool. Let me put it this way: if you're a guy whose plan B is to improve plan A, and then your plan C is to just redefine and not even redefine, it's to just further improve plan A, then you need to know that, cool, plan A can't fuck up to the point where I can't improve it. It needs to be sustainable. So why sign that dotted line knowing that the board is not sustainable, the playing style is not sustainable if you're not consistently refreshing players, and then still not try to be anything but one-dimensional? It's just the whole big catch-22. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one of my biggest frustrations. You know how one-dimensional you are as a coach, but you're still happy with the way the board.
Yeah. That was shown last week against Pep. Pep basically outcoached him, out-tasked him, and had a plan to beat us. Putting John Stones in midfield was a stroke of genius. You had to say, it was a stroke of genius. Because his press resistant, his passing is exemplary. Yeah.
He got that.
I hear you, bro. I was gonna say, so because we are gonna have to end soon. We're gonna end. I'm gonna drop you two out after I get the score prediction, and obviously,
no problem, mate. No problem. Thanks, pal.
Chelsea for 5 minutes with Sid. Sid, I've left you for last because obviously just for the Chelsea talk, innit? Unruly. I'm gonna need a score prediction, bro. I'm gonna need a score prediction.
Ooh, that's a tight one. Let me think. If it goes well, I hope it does. I could probably see maybe a 4-2.
A 4-2. Okay.
I think they'll get their complimentary goal in it. They'll both score.
Do you want to run me the scorers? Because that's a lot of goals. That's 6 goals. You're trying to fuck up the bookies, bro. You're trying to fuck up the bookies, guys.
Well, I think obviously Firmino and Jota will score if they're both playing. They love goals against Arsenal, so that'll be for you. Okay. They'll get their complimentary goals as always. Then for Arsenal, I think Saka will probably score. Jesus, because he looks like he's back. He's back now. Yeah. Maybe Trossard as well, because he'll probably end up coming on, and he loves to go against you lot, especially at Anfield.
I'm making Hattie already against us. Joke team.
Maybe Martinelli as well, so it'll be shared out a bit.
Okay, fair enough. And Paul.
I'll go for 2-1.
2-1.
It'd be a tight one. It'd be a nervy kind of 2-1.
Scores?
God. I will say Mo Salah for us.
Brilliant record. It's a top 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Good record against Arsenal, right?
And I will go for Jesus and Saka.
Okay. Jesus and Saka. Yeah. Jesus loves scoring against Liverpool. That pisses me off as well.
Don't know it, mate.
But Paul, Unruly, brothers, thank you so much for jumping in, man. And like you lot of, as I said, man's enjoyed having you lot on the panel as well. Big up, guys. Obviously, I'm assuming you man are already subscribed, so I'm not going to tell you man to subscribe.
Yeah, I'm already on, mate. Yeah.
Hopefully, I see your pain. Oh
man,
I love seeing you in pain. I love it.
You said there's going to be a new picture. A new picture.
I'm telling you. I just find enjoyment from this season. After good, what's it been at least?
Yeah,
6 years.
More than
there's been some news. Have you heard this news about this possible investment?
Paul, please. I don't want to hear about FSG. I've got PTSD, bro.
I know. I just thought you might want to hear about it. There's apparently possible investment is pretty close, and it could be done before the end of the season. That's what
I read something about that today, but I just closed my eyes because
I'm the same as you.
Yeah,
you know I'm the same as you. Until it's done, then nothing's done.
Qataris would be around.
Yeah, it's literally. But lads, thank you so much. Paul, Unruly, I'm gonna drop you guys down. Big up yourself and have a lovely weekend. See you man on Sunday, innit? Yeah.
Take care.
Big up, man. Big up. Sid, obviously, we'll leave the last to you. Chelsea stuff. Lampard. How you feeling about Lampard? Pato, I hope you're there, by the way, because I need this Lampard chat. It'll be like 2-3 minutes, but I need to get some time on Lampard, man.
No, it's just like Vibes FC. So we will go on Vibe from tomorrow. So we will see.
Oh, you winning? Is he going to win his first game? That's what I want to know.
I don't think so.
You don't think you're winning the first?
Too big. It's too
You don't
big
think
of
you're
a
beating Wolves
match.
at home?
We have lost to Aston Villa at home, I guess, and
Yeah,
then Everton draw 2-2. Southampton 1-0 loss.
Okay, I get it.
At
You guys are
Stamford
shit,
Bridge.
but you're gonna, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Like your midfield, you got Ramadan Kante back.
I would rest him. I would not even put him in the squad just for a glimmer of hope against Real Madrid.
Or for champs?
Because it's Tuesday.
For champs, yeah? You're resting for champs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, do you know what? That does make sense. The league is a lost cause. That makes sense.
Because he's the only hope who can compete against Real Madrid's midfield because his pressing is intense. And you also saw that against Liverpool. He was everywhere. He was trying his best, but all the other players were on holiday. So he moved. It was El Crapico all over again.
I hear you. I hear you. Are you happy with Lampard as interim? No? Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
You're calm with it?
I think
'Cause
it's
split
perfect
the
because
families.
no, I think it's perfect because the required time is right to choose the next coach because we cannot hurry again. He
Yeah.
fucked up, and we don't want that again. So it's better to wait. Whoever he is going to decide between Nagelsmann or Enrique, it's time. So we can announce like Man United did 2 or 3 games before the season ends. We are going to announce that this is the guy who is going to take over the preseason and all. So that would be perfect.
Yeah. No, I hear you, bro. We're going to keep it as short as that, Sid. I know it feels like your time was a little bit shorter than others, but it's just because we are
Now, I
over
just
time.
want to say one thing. Please win.
Oh, you're on my side. You're with us.
Yeah, man.
You're with us.
Definitely.
Don't worry.
I hate Liverpool from bottom of my heart, but on Sunday I'm supporting Liverpool because I don't want to see Arsenal win.
You see that Arsenal got the whole world against them. Welcome to the big leagues, man. Listen, Sid, pick up yourself, bro. Hope to get you in next Friday. And thank you for patiently
Good night,
waiting as
guys.
well, man. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah. Have a lovely week. Yeah.
Good night.
Big up, bro. Big up. Man, them. Obviously, we are going to end it there. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up Brave, and big up TJ Warren as well for the super chat. Big up all the members in the chat as well. Remember, we are 1 subscriber away from 3,930. That was the aim today. So if you are watching this still just under 100 people, make sure that you slap the like button and make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you're watching this back, if you're new. We are on the road to 4K. We are very, very close. We want to see that happen really soon, man. So just make sure you're telling a friend to tell a friend. 4K would be crazy after hitting 3K, just under a couple months ago. The growth has been mad, especially with the video yesterday going off like it has. So make sure you catch that video as well. Just to make sure, guys, to let you guys know, I will be going live for Big Six Man's first ever morning stream on Sunday. Myself and Matisse will be doing some content over here on Big Six Bands, talking some football stuff, talking everything on the Saturday football fixtures. So make sure you guys are there for that, to join me and Matisse as well. Months, I'll transfer 100 tomorrow for a giveaway. Right, but the boss, you don't have to do that, brother. You don't have to transfer no bread, my brother, man. Don't worry about that, man. I see you supporting. You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself, though. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you and hope you're good. And yeah, man, big up everyone. Big up the membership. We are just gonna close out. I'm just gonna shout out the members as I do at the end of every show. A massive call-in show, by the way. Big up to everyone that joined the call-in, man. You lot all smashed it, every single one of you. Big up Daniel, big up honestly, Jamie Phillips, Solo, Snake Eyes, big up D1 as well, big up Ed, Romsey was also on the stream, big up ND, T-Baby, Joe Bodonka, Aiden Andrews, and obviously Taz as well. K, big up yourself, bro, for being here. You know what I'm saying? Giving your input as always, as family. Fato, he's not on the mic right now, but obviously giving that Chelsea's perspective as he does. Big up yourself. He's also flying to Madrid as well. So obviously wish him a safe flight for me, my peoples. It's been another episode of Big Six Brands. You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself. It's going to be a crazy weekend. Make sure you're there on Saturday, Sunday morning, and Sunday evening, afternoonish for the roundup. Troops and Zar should be there. It's going to be a mad thing. You lot, see you soon, and take care, and big up yourselves.